What's poppin', hookers? Me, I'm Stan Scooch. How we doing today? Great. Nobody cares. Back in the day, everything was better back in the day. We had better cartoons, better commercials, better toys, better movies, better everything, right? I mean, we did, right? Everything was better? Not really. No, it kind of sucked, but um, the memories you have of the experiences you wanted to have was better. Now, I myself am an elder millennial, which means that I am in the most hated generation of all time. The people before us hate us, the people after us hate us, and we hate us. I feel like we grew up in the prime of buy shit America. You know what I mean? Like every single thing was trying to sell a toy. Everything had a cartoon. Macaulay Culkin had a cartoon. Do you know who MC Hammer is? Look him up. Fucker had a cartoon. Why? Nobody even wanted to watch that shit. But everything was made to sell you toys, to appeal to kids, to get you to buy something else. Have you seen a commercial from the 90s?
Hello, Mrs. Smith.
Randy, you're getting so tall. Isn't he getting tall?
Want to see my gackoid, Mrs. Smith?
What are they trying to sell us? What is this? So if it wasn't trying to sell you a toy, it was trying to give you a toy so you'd buy something else. Like, when mom wouldn't take us to McDonald's because we had food at home.
Hey, guy, you're the first serious gamer I've seen all morning.
As far as I'm concerned, we gave birth to gaming. The older generation had video games like the Atari or Nintendo, sucky shit like that. We had the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis.
Brand new 16-bit Super Nintendo with Super Mario World. Wow!
What's this one?
Oh, this is a Sonic the Hedgehog from Sega Genesis.
Then real game changers like the Nintendo 64, the PlayStation.
It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
The Sega Dreamcast. Okay, that one was trash, but we changed the world. Or at least we were part of the world changing, which was good enough for me. But better gaming consoles at home means I didn't have to go to the arcade in the back of CiCi's Pizza with my mom and her boyfriend Pete just to play Mortal Kombat. Kiss my ass, Pete. And of course, growing up, we had the infamous Saturday morning cartoons.
Wednesday, Thursday, jammed in the middle. Once again, makes fools a riddle. What struck me loose, but plays like a fiddle. Saturday morning.
And there was one time in the entire week that was for you, and it was between like 6 a.m. and like 11 a.m. on Saturday mornings. And that time, nobody better bother us at that. That was our cereal time. That was watching Rugrats or Recess, Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, shit like that, man. There was no better time. And then, of course, after 11 or 12, when the cartoons went off, there was golf or watching cooking shows on PBS.
Guaranteed. Isn't that a beauty?
Real good stuff like that. Now, of course, in the 90s, it was a technological boom. There was a constant rise in technology, which means that we were able to communicate easier and we were able to find things faster. We could learn at a speed that we've never learned before. I mean, instead of digging through the whole bunch of encyclopedias that your aunt got off the Traveling Salesman just to find out some random shit about penguins having knees, I can Google that stuff or ask Jeeves back then. Yeah, there was no Google. You could ask Jeeves back then, and he would tell you anything you wanted to know in a matter of seconds. Or if you had dial-up internet, which we all did, it would take you a matter of 30 minutes. With the internet, we had a lot more time to pick on each other and beat each other up, and really destroy our mental health. What happened to us? What made us this way? Oh my God. Oh yeah, our parents. Parents were real assholes back in the day, which we're assholes now, but if you were lucky to have actual boomers as parents, you know that you probably raised yourself, and you probably really, really need therapy. Yeah, if you were a product of a generation a little younger than that, then you probably were raised by your grandparents. If you're a product of my generation, sorry about that, we're just sarcastic assholes by default. And sadly, we're directly responsible for everything that's happening right now. I think My honest opinion is a culling is necessary, but my wife won't get on board, and if my wife's not going to do it, I'm not going to do it, because if she ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. You know what I mean? Don't worry, guys. This generation's going to fix it all. Yeah. They're great in the way that they are fighting for what they want and rebelling and also conforming.
I'm so confused.
I feel like maybe we get our feelings hurt a little bit too easily. I also feel like maybe we shouldn't be, complete dicks to each other. But also, I think that we should probably raise our kids with a little more thick skin, maybe a little bit of work ethic. Maybe, guys, we should do a little bit better. Our kids kind of suck. Have you ever had to talk to or work with a kid in this generation? There's nothing wrong with them except for we didn't teach them shit. What's going on? What happened to us where we don't want to raise our kids? Is it because our parents didn't want to raise us that we are going to... Remember when we were kids, we were all like, we're not going to be like that. We're not going to do that to our kids. And what the hell did we do? We turned around and did it anyway. We're fucking them up. Working with these kids, working beside them in the world, it sucks. I mean, but it's our fault because we're not teaching them how to interact with other people in the world. Now, being a millennial, which means we're at the head of the workforce right now, we are literally the ones making the world the way it is. We're the ones dressing these kids, making them wear the silly shit okay, I can't talk about what they're wearing. I had Jinko jeans. I'm a ridiculous person. I felt so cool, and looking back, I should have listened to my parents on that one because holy shit. But, it is what it is, and I felt awesome at the time, Yeah. I was awesome. Every generation thinks the other generation sucks. And we're all right. We are all right. But every generation changes the world to fit them. We're not conforming. And I guess this generation is just following suit, just trying to be their self. I came here to talk about Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers and commercials and cereal. And I'm here talking about the kids now. Again, I just get sidetracked. It's because I have so much passion about absolutely nothing. Anyway, I guess the moral of the story is no generation's better than the other generation. We're all just assholes. And, like and subscribe, guys. And if you didn't like it, please subscribe. I'm a good guy. And always remember, don't hate each other. Hate yourself.
Sunfish, that's our favorite! That's because there's a delicious ray of sunshine in every drop!